an early childhood and special needs major. I will be certified to teach in a regular classroom or a special needs classroom, and I can work with special needs children from birth to age 8. And when I work with a special needs child, to me, I don't view their need as something that holds them back. I view it as something that they have that I don't, and I don't look at them any differently than I do a regular child. I don't see it as a handicap. I see it as just something that they have to work with, and it's just a hurdle that once they jump over it, they're able to do whatever they want. We went to Karin Dom to see the home for disabled children and to experience what this one was like, since it was not a state-run institution. And when we got there, the children did a show for us and prepared skits, and then we got to do a show for them, and we did the Macarena with them, and then we were able to talk with parents, and we were able to tour the facilities and play with the children and give them gifts. To me, service work is extremely important. There's always someone in need, and to me, like, if you don't do some form of service work or reach out to the actual community when you visit somewhere, you don't get the full effect of it. Because yes, going to the tourist attractions are a lot of fun and they're neat and interesting, but until you experience the culture and experience the people and lend a hand and give someone hope, you really don't get the full experience.
My little sister has a disability, so going to a home for disabled kids was obviously right up my alley, and it was something I was so passionate about and excited to just really get to interact with the kids, which is what was the highlight of it for me.
I interacted with a little boy named Carlos. He is autistic, and he was very social, and I was extremely surprised with how social he was. But Karin Dom has such a unique program that helps them so much that they are able to interact socially and are able to interact with people. And it was very impressive, and he was so nice, and he was just going on and sharing his family history and telling me all about everything that he does. And he has a birthday next month, so he was telling me all about his birthday, and then I was able to give him gifts, and I was like, here's your early birthday present, and of course he loved it. And then when we went to visit the facilities, I saw him in one of the classrooms, and he was coloring with his coloring book that I gave him, and it was so neat, and he was so nice. And he was so willing to tell me his story, and he was just as intrigued as me telling him mine.
We have seen so much, and you just know that the children go in and they get to learn the small things in life, like the basics that are so essential for them. And it's a really great place for them to start and get the foundation for like future learning. And from this place, it's really impressive that they get to, these children move on to schools, and they have really successful lives, and it's really an incredible thing.
Semester at sea will always be something that changes. I feel like anyone who does this their lives will be changed. My world has been broadened. I've seen things that I would never have seen in a history book, that I never would have experienced in a classroom, that I'm going to be able to take to my future classroom and my future students, and I can show them the world through my eyes that they may never get to see, instead of just what's in a history book.
We are definitely here to learn. There's a lot more to do than just sightsee. You know, there are places that have poverty, there are places that have disabled children in this case. There are places that have there's a lot more going on under all of the tourist opportunities. And had I not gone on the trip, I wouldn't have had that opportunity to see the need in these countries. I mean, and there is a need, and Semester at Sea is doing an amazing job of opening up our eyes to that sort of need, and so that we can get the opportunity to see what we could potentially do there.